Right before I started training, I had changed jobs. I had been working in a cardiology office for about a year and a half, and I went back to working in a hospital setting in a critical care unit. I knew I needed to be in better shape because it was a strenuous job, and I had really had several injuries that I'd been plagued with and needed to get, just in better shape. I play soccer. I've played all my life, played competitively when I was younger, and continue to play. It's my stress relief, but I had injuries. I had stress fractures in my shins because I wasn't training right. I was trying desperately to get my cardio activity in, but not doing any resistance training, and hadn't really for several years. And I weighed more than I did when I delivered my last child, so I'd put on a lot of weight that I needed to get rid of. I had very little self-esteem. I didn't have any energy, and I knew that nursing is a very demanding profession, and if I was going back to working on a floor, that I needed to be in the best physical shape that I could be in. In the job that I had tons of stress. That was part of the reason going back to the hospital. I was working a lot of hours, not getting enough sleep, just wasn't taking care of me. And by being able to put some focus on taking care of me, now I can take care of my patients better. Just prior to starting my training program, I was able to lose about 10 pounds on my own. But I wasn't doing weight training, and so once I started doing the weight training and following the nutrition program and everything, I just lost countless inches and had definition that I had never really had. My upper body, I'd never really worked on. My legs always had definition, and it's just drastic changes. I can feel it in my patient care, the things I'm able to do, and definitely in the way my clothes fit. Dropped two dress sizes. Able to go down. So I had an excuse for everything, very busy trying to do everything. I have an odd schedule anyhow. I work on a critical care unit, so I work 3 nights a week, and it's 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So half of my life I spent flip-flopping on odd hours. I had to be able to incorporate something that would work for me. I would try going to a gym, and I wasn't consistent. This just allowed me to have more control and be able to do what I needed to do. Great. The good thing about having my workouts designed for me and knowing what I'm doing, I can really plan, okay, I know this is going to take me about this long, and I can choose, if it's a day that I'm working, I'm probably not going to do so well after I've been up and on my feet for 13 hours. I'm going to get my sleep in, wake up early, and do my workout. And it's able to allow me to manipulate it and prioritize that I need to be taken care of, and that was something that I didn't do. I didn't make time for me. I was a little apprehensive about the nutrition program, especially being a nurse and having the education I did. I knew what I needed to do, and didn't think that would make a big difference, but it really had. One of my big problems with being a nurse and working the crazy hours was, if we were busy, I didn't have time to eat, and I would go hours in between meals, and I could really tell that my blood sugar levels were changing, and my body was responding, and I'd get more sluggish, and I certainly wasn't losing weight by eating less. I just felt worse. So that made a big difference. Being accountable and paying attention to my meals, making them smaller, more frequent, using a meal replacement. And the best thing that really surprised me was the post-recovery workout shake. I would go, play soccer twice a week and take about a week to recover. It'd come just about time to play the games again, and I would just be getting over being sore. And I can tell such a difference by doing the physique workout afterwards. And if I miss it, boy, I can feel it. Obviously, in the profession I'm in, you get to be a little obsessive. It's can be good and bad, and I needed to have someone that was looking at it and that could clarify with me if I had problems. Always felt like I had great accessibility, having the trainer. If I had a question, if I felt like I had an area I needed to work more on, it just made all the difference in the world. I sat on that fence for a while. I did, and I'd say get off. You're wasting your time. You have to look at taking care of you. I mean, if money is the issue or time, you just have to realize that you have to make time for it. It's got to be a priority. We do so many things that are superficial that we don't think twice about. You know, we spend a lot of money on our appearance, on hair color, treatments, massages, clothes, all these things, but we're hesitant to do something that's really going to affect the inside and our physical well-being. It's worth every penny.